By the time I go and come back, I'm in the bathroom for maybe 2 minutes. I come back, he's gone. Vanished.
Alright guys, so there is a problem. So this lady right here actually met this guy on a dating app called Bumble. Age of the guy 43. Job an analyst. Race black. Boom, they went on a date. Now while on the date, she decided to go powder her nose. Came back in about 2 minutes and it was abracadabra. The guy had vanished. Just like that. Now as to why that happened, well, she has the full story and she's going to tell us.
I've officially seen it all. My first 0 out of 10 date. This man left me at the restaurant while I was in the bathroom. I think I'm gonna hang it up for a while. Yep, I don't have anything left to give. But if I'm honest, I never should have gone on the date in the first place. Everything was telling me not to. Everything. The signs were there, but I was like, I'll give him a chance. Nope. Follow your gut. Everything was going fine. This guy and I had been talking for like 3 or 4 days. He asked me out to dinner for this weekend, today. Chose a cute little Cuban spot, made the plans, we figured out the time, all that jazz. He doesn't live here in Charlotte. It was about an hour and a half outside of Charlotte, so he drove in and got a hotel for the night. Where the problem started is he texted me this.
Alright, let's check this out. Do you feel like you'll be comfortable enough to stay at a hotel with me? Or you're gonna make your curfew, LOL, and go home? This guy just threw in a bait question. Now, as to whether the lady was going for the bait or not, we are yet to know. But it seems to me like it was more of like a temperature check to know what the lady will and will not accept in terms of boundaries.
I read that and I was like, oh, absolutely not. So I responded with this.
She says, I don't do sleepovers this early on. I'm not sure that's what you're looking for, like more of a hookup situation. But that's not me. Bait rejected, literally. Well, she set up her boundaries and you got to respect her boundaries. She's literally saying, I'm sorry. We just met 3 or 4 days ago. We've not even been on a date yet and you're already talking about coming to your hotel for a sleepover and all that. No, it's not happening. She really felt uncomfortable. But as a gentleman, you can either decide to go forward with the date or to go about your business. And she has the right to literally do the same. Because she really felt uncomfortable. But then again, if she really felt uncomfortable, I'm sure she would have canceled the date, right?
Ever since that point, the vibes just turned in our conversation. But it was the day of the date within like a few hours of it. So I had the decision to make of like, do I cancel this because it's kind of going left, or do I just go? He was apologetic because I guess he felt like I misunderstood what he was saying, but I personally feel like I knew exactly what he was saying. He thought this was going to be something that it wasn't. So he shows up, Hollister hoodie, jeans, no reservation, barely speaks on the date. It's so awkward. I'm so uncomfortable for the entire thing. I just order my food, quickly eat a little bit of it, put it in a to-go box. We barely speak for the majority of the dinner. Barely. We just watch the live music. Then I decide to go to the bathroom, and when I come back, I'm going to ask him if he's ready to go. By the time I go and come back, I'm in the bathroom for maybe 2 minutes. I come back, he's gone. Vanished. Nowhere to be found. Granted, the date was over. He had already paid for the check, but I just think this is like, it's really something. Like, he could not even say like, hey, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thanks so much for your time. Not even that. Because I called him on his bullshit. And he had a bad attitude. Men. Oh, and the most embarrassing part wasn't even this guy leaving. It was the walk of shame out of the restaurant with the waitresses saying, Lo siento.
Alright guys, so there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Was the lady right or wrong? You know, did she actually make the right decision to go for the date? Or was the guy in the wrong or right, you know, for dropping that bombshell and all that? Let me know what you think in the comment section. But to me, I think there was no chemistry or vibe whatsoever between these two grown adults. Yeah, there was no vibe in there. Because come to think about it, probably, I don't know them, you know, the conversation prior to the bomb that was dropped, but I feel probably the lady might have, you know, given him some type of signal, you know, for the guy to get that green light to drop that bomb. I'm just saying. Or the guy was just being, you know, himself and trying out his shot to see what he could catch. You understand? So it could be the other way around, but I'm just saying, y'all. And then with the guy vanishing from the dinner, well, viewing it from the other side of the lens, what if he also felt like the lady was pissed off and gave him an excuse that he was going to a washroom and that was the ticket for her to leave? And the guy read it differently and also paid for the bill and also left. I'm just saying, I stand to be corrected. I'm just saying. Or it is what it is. The guy just wanted a window to just vanish. Anyway, I've got some comments in here. Let's see what people are saying about this whole issue. The first comment says, yeah, when he sent that text, I would have cancelled. The second comment says, you claim to have seen the red flags, but you still went on a date? Well, you can't miss on a hot meal, right? I'm just saying. Next one says, when a female is involved, women will ignore too many red flags. That text message was enough to cancel all future interactions. I mean, where's the lie? He paid for the check and you went to the ladies' room. Maybe he thought you left? It sounded to me like neither one of you all were interested and the date was over. Literally my point. But then again, he didn't actually pay for the check before she left for the washroom. It was after she left for the washroom and the guy paid for the check and left. So that was what actually happened anyway. He's gonna text you tomorrow like, good morning, beautiful. How did you sleep? Alright guys, so there you have it. Guess what? She responded again with another video due to the backlash that was coming at her. You understand? So let's take a look.
I'm gonna come on here and make some things abundantly clear. You are entitled to your opinion, but you're not gonna come on my page and disrespect me. You're not. You're not. You're really not. I am more than happy for you to share your opinion on what I should have done. In fact, I probably agree with you. I should not have gone on that date. I said that exact thing in the last video. That exact thing. But you're not going to come on here and call me names. You're not going to belittle me. You're not going to call me trash for showing up to a date, showing off goods that he couldn't have. My body, not goods. I'm a person. I'm a human. I have feelings. I make mistakes. Truly. The only difference is I decided to share this mistake with the world. You know what I mean? Did I expect it to go this viral? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I previously thought it would be fun to take y'all on a couple of dates, debrief them, talk a little bit about what the dating scene is like nowadays. Because guess what? I was in a relationship for 8 years, for all of my 20s. And I am new to this. So I would love a little bit of grace, a little bit of empathy as I navigate my reality as a 32-year-old single woman with no kids, who, by the way, is very successful. I don't need a man to pay $14 for a quarter chicken for me. I can afford that on my own. I really can. But I thought it would be fun to bring y'all along, but some of these comments, they're getting wild. Like, y'all are getting wild.
Alright guys, so there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. She's literally saying she's been out of the dating market for about 8 years, whatnot. So we should give her some grace. I mean, she has been lambasted. She actually knows she shouldn't have gone for the date.